Good morning, comic fans. You're with the Comic Push of the Comics Club, your very favorite comic shop. We have a lot of fun stuff for you. Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Eve. How fantastic to have the show on Christmas Eve. How wonderful. I hope everybody got their Christmas shopping done. I have one more thing to do. I haven't completely finished, maybe two, if I have to be honest about it. But, this is the time of year where we all reflect on our lives. If we're getting close to a new year, we think about the past year, and we think what we want to accomplish in the new year. And I encourage every one of you in the coming year to read more, whether you're reading more comic books, reading more novels, do more reading. Low tech. You don't have to press any buttons to read this new volume of Barbaric, which is just hitting the stands this week, or perhaps this new X-Men Hostile Takeover trade hitting the stands this week, or maybe the Absolute Flash. Ooh, that'd be a good one to read this time around. We got a hardcover version of that, and our sale's still going on, so you can get these at BOGO, but buy one, get one half price. BOGO half. Buy one, get one half price. There's our trade offerings. I want to do something for you. These variant covers, there's another aspect to them right now, and one of them is the blind bags. We are about to get hit with a bazillion blind bags. In the coming months. Let me give you a little sample. This is just a sample, and I only have thumbnails to show you, so it might be a little small, especially for those of you watching on your telephones. But anyway, let me get over there to that. Check these out. Okay, so upcoming, we have a blind bag for Archie and the Army of Darkness, which looks pretty cool. We've got here why aren't you moving for me? Here we go. The Muppets Noir Mystery Variant Blind Bag. We've got Thundercats Premium Mystery of Thundera Blind Bag. Here's Supernatural. We've got one of those this week, but this is another one coming up for Valentine's Day. Harley Quinn Elvira Mystery Blind Bag. There's several of those. I don't know why, but they're doing several different ones of those, and I'm not quite certain what that means. We got this Thundercats and Silverhawks Road to War Mystery Blind Bag. And this Thundercats Valentine's Day Special Blind Bag. And Thundar the Barbarian Mystery Variant Blind Bag. And Elvira Winter Special 2026 Blood Bag Mystery Variant. We have all of those coming up in the next 6 months. And there's more actually coming out today. I'm gonna show you in just a second. Let me get through these other cool variants that we have here. Merry Christmas, Steve Fisher. Thank you so much for joining us. I have a couple of books that I need to send you from your winning. Congratulations. But I don't know if I have your Virginia address. Text it to me. I hope you guys are having a great Christmas, Steve. Skinbreaker, number 4. We got a 1 in 10 on that one. A Disney Villains Maleficent. That's number 3, and that is also a variant cover. Amazing Spider-Man. We got a 1 in 25. Look at that. 25 cover of Amazing Spider-Man. The Will of Doom number 1, a 1 in 25. One of our favorite Disney characters, Stitch, gets a 1 in 10 on this cover. It's kind of a wild looking cover there. He also gets another 1 in 10. Look at that one. I'm not quite certain what's happening there, but it's an interesting cover there. And Stitch wishing everybody a Merry Christmas. Santa Stitch. Merry Christmas there. Okay, so I was telling you, blind bags. So Terminator Metal Deluxe Mystery Blind Bag hitting the stands today. Maleficent Premium Mystery Blind Bag hitting the stands today. If you missed it last week, Lion King Premium Mystery Blind Bag. And also last week, I believe it was, last week, this one encouraging you to rip it open. And I still have one left. There's more available through our distributors of this, which surprises me that there would even be more because these are so incredibly popular. And I bought extra of these, and I'm down to just one. We did open a bunch ourselves, and we offer a swap out deal. If you get one I don't have and you don't want the one you have, I'll trade you out for it. We have those here today for anybody who wants to take part in that little bit of fun. But these, I have one of these left. I think I'll just leave this one on the stand for the next one who wants to come in and grab it. I do think I have more of them coming, though. So if I do, then maybe I'll open a blind bag one of these on the show when it comes in. But these today, Lion King, I think I would open one of these right on the show for you. And Maleficent and Terminator. Well, I'll leave the Terminator for last. So what do we got? Lion King Premium Mystery Blind Bag. This bag contains 3 different Dynamite variants. So these you have to cut down the side to make it best, make it easiest. So let's see what we got here in our mystery blind bag. Who's that? Pumbaa? Is that his name? Or one of those two that hang out together and sing? I don't know which one it is. How you doing, Juggernaut and Captain Taco Man? Thank you so much for joining us. There he is, the Lion King himself there in that variant and a blank variant. Now, that's what we got in that blind bag for the Lion King. And I think since I opened these up, and there's such fun stuff for kids, too, of all ages, but I got a 3-year-old granddaughter, so I guess those are going in her stack. All right. What's up next? Maleficent Premium Mystery Bag. This bag contains 3 Dynamite variant covers. So let's slice that one right open, right down the side. Did he cut the comics? All right, what do we got here? We've got, oh, that's a nice one. Oh, we got some good ones here. Look at that one. That one's cool. And this one, look at that. Beautiful, shiny foil one. I'm liking that. It's a blind bag foil cover R, it says. It says blind bag foil right on it, so you know you got it out of that blind bag. And this, a blank cover, kind of a dark granite blue. Not certain. Off gray, bluish gray, grayish blue. Anyway, so there's that. That was fun. That's some cool stuff in there. Neat foil one. I'm liking that. Give me a gimmick, man. I'm happy. Awesome variants, exciting blind bags. Hey, Austin, good to see you. Hope you're feeling well, my friend. Let's see here. The Terminator Metal Deluxe Mystery Blind Bag. What do we got here? How many in here? Feels like you got 2 in here, I think. This bag contains 2 Dynamite variants. Says it right on the cover there for us. Okay, let's get this ripped open here, or sliced open, or cut open. All right. And what did we get? What did we get? Ooh, that's kind of interesting. Look at it. It's a Terminator being assembled. A T-800 repairs in progress. So it's being repaired. And we have this Gunite gray Terminator blank cover. So those are pretty cool from this blind bag. So we do have a couple of these. We sold several on a pre-order, and we do have a couple of them for sale. And we have more of those blind bags from Mark Spears coming in. This week's stack, we're talking about 10.5 inches. Not bad. Not bad for a comic book stack. Let me move our blind bag things out of the way up there. And jump into Independence. All right. See what they have. Mr. Happy's can't wait. Boy, we got some really cool stuff. I'm really happy with the Maleficent we got there. We are blessed to get that. What a cool cover. What great artwork and shiny and foil, gimmicky. I just love that stuff. Speaking of Maleficent, we have several covers for her issue number 3 hitting the stands today. There's that one. And this one. The color version of that one. And that. Also, I don't know if you saw the first issue of this. If you want to really, Mr. Happy gets lots of presents this year. Mr. Happy has a whole new outfit, I think, we're going to get for him for the new year. So he'll have a whole new body, I believe. Drop the ball. Oh, my goodness. Elon Musk is going to kill us all. I saw Santa Claus. Now, this is, brace yourselves. If you got issue number 1, you know what I'm talking about. But this is the most horrific, most violent, most insane, bloody, gory Christmas comic book I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh, my gosh. It's like the child of Krampus there. What is that? Crazy comic books, crazy Christmas horror comic books. That's the same thing with Mark Spears. His stuff was holiday horror land. Gargoyles, issue number 1, the Winter Special 2025. If you're a Gargoyles fan. Winter Special. See here. Gotcha Man is up to issue number 15 from Mad Cave Comics. And Gray Lady. I am not familiar with this Gray Lady, I think. It's a one-shot from Ninth Circle. But it looked interesting. Gray Lady. And Final Boss is up to issue number 2 from Image Comics. Oh, and we got this cover for that too. Fire and Ice Necron number 1. And what do we got here? A lot more indies coming up at you. Here we go. A whole lot more indies. Capes number 2 from the world of, Kirkman's Invincible. We have Capes. Probably this will get hot too, just like the Invincible ones eventually did. Sweet Paprika, black, white, and pink. This is the over-the-top, silly, sexy, Sweet Paprika. Mirko Andolfo's Sweet Paprika. Draw your own cover if you didn't like those. If you like spy, intrigue, Image's No Man's Land is up to issue 4. A body's found. A murder has taken place. Involves the space between Russia and America. And so both sides have to cooperate to find out what's going on here. But good stuff. Sisterhood up to number 5. Rocket Fellers. I love the cover of this, Rocket Fellers. Their rocket bus has crashed. But it looks like they've all survived, so it looks like everybody's okay. Skinbreaker, Robert Kirkman's newest blockbuster hit, actually. It's up to issue number 4. An animated film's coming out of this. Even possibly a live-action film. This is screams cinematic development. Thundercats, number 22. Jay Lee. Gotta love his art. Great stuff. Void Rivals, are you a fan? Void Rivals ties in with all kinds of other stuff, like Terminator. I mean, not Terminator, but G.I. Joe, I think, and Transformers. These are the, the gimmicky covers with the little mask on them. You see, you can actually wear this one. It's full size. Comes off there, you see. And there's this one. It has like one of those semi like matte foil covers. And this one has the shredded metal cover, die cut, shredded metal. And then this mask thing. Let's wrap around. Moving on, Red Sonja New Year's Special 2025, number 1 with Linsner cover. How cool is that? Getting a lot of reflection off of my lights here. Let's see if I can change that. I don't know without losing the light. A little bit. Spawn, okay. There's another cover Spawn coming. This one has this is Spawn issue number 371. Great cover there, but look at this one. It's just awesome. Got Spawn standing there and the Christmas tree in the background that looks like a ruined church. And then that evil creature. What's his name? I've gone blank on this thing's name. Anybody know that thing's name? What is that creature? It's right on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it. So one of you Spawn fans must know the answer. So Hello Darkness is up to issue number 11. And at first glance, I thought that was Scotty Young, but it was way too dark for Scotty Young he uses bright color stuff. Look at this, Santa on fire, tied up by this crazy woman. Violator. Thank you, Juggernaut. I knew you would help me out there. This is an awesome cover, though. Yeah, that's Juggernaut. He is a major Spawn fan. Look at that. Violator looming largely and horribly over the Christmas tree in the church. And standing him down is Spawn. I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, and then last but not least, on the Hello Darkness, look at this cover. Woohoo. Watch out for that one, boys. Yes, must have. I think so. I think that one's already in your box, young man. Power Rangers Prime. Yeah, that Spawn's already in your box, Juggernaut. No worries. American Caper is issue number 2. What's going on there? They got a bloody shovel with the kids. It's a family affair, I guess. Sonic 83. Battle Nexus number 1. What's this all about? Oh, it's Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Battle Nexus number 1. It's going to be a showdown. What in the world is that creature? It looks like Mxyzptlk from Superman World. Turtles versus all the baddies. Wait, that's a turtle on the other side. What? Something gone bad? What is that creature on the other side? Is it a bad turtle? A turtle gone bad's got a black mask. I'm not familiar with that turtle. Anybody know the black mask turtle? Is it a evil turtle? Saturday Morning Turtles with Christmas cover. How fun is that? Void Rivals, I showed you all the variants before, but here are the regular variants, not the ratio variants of Void Rivals number 25. Oh, I love that cover. How cool is that? And bite, do your own. Godzilla Escape the Dead Zone is up to issue number 5. I think we just got to restock on back issues of this if you missed any of them. Powers. Bendis still out there writing Powers, man. That's awesome. Issue number 4. Creep Show. Brace yourself for a horrific cover there, guys. Coming up. That's right out of The Exorcist there, I think. But look at that one. What the heck is he drinking there? Where'd he get it? The Creep Show truck driver. I showed you the variants for Lion King earlier. There we go. That's a good one. Stitch. You saw the variants for that. I'll show you all the regular variants for those. There's the regular one. And then we had this one, which was in black and white. And then you have this one with all those strange things. I'm not certain what's happening there. And Santa Claus, Stitch. Disavowed. It's been picked up already for a movie or a TV series or something, but it's going to be a show. Disavowed is up to issue number 2. First issue sold out. It's gone to a second printing. Don't miss issue number 2 in the first printing. This thing will be hot. Coming up. It's by the same guy who created what's that action show with Keanu Reeves? You know what I'm talking about. G.I. Joe. This is a reprint. It's not. They're not calling it a facsimile. They're calling it something else. It's just a salute issue to issue number 152. You can remember that cover. So it's kind of like a facsimile edition. They're calling it something else. All right, there's our indie selection. These stacked are all everything's got foil now, so everything's sliding all over the place. Let's jump on DC. It's a pretty big size stack. Lots of different covers. You know, DC has become pretty hot with all of the absolutes. The absolute Batman, absolute Superman, absolute Wonder Woman, absolute Flash, absolute Martian Manhunter, absolute Green Lanterns. There's going to be more absolutes coming up. And this whole DC knockout somehow ties into their universe. If you've been reading it, I don't want to spoil anything for anyone. This is Superman number 33. This is just a hilarious cover. Love that cover. That one is even better. Very cool. negative space one. Lex Luthor versus the Demon. This is Superman 33. And Martian Manhunter. Absolute Martian Manhunter is up to issue number 7. So we should be into this second story arc. But I think this is a 12-part series, so it may not have completed its story arc yet. It might go right through to 12 issues before it sums everything up. Speaking of Absolute, we have Absolute Superman, issue number 14. Hitting the stands. I do believe we're in the third story arc on this one. So eventually these story arcs get collected into trade paperbacks. That's just how modern mainstream comic books work. We also have Absolute Wonder Woman. Oh, these Absolutes hitting the stands this time. Wow. If you haven't been doing these, hey, Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you so much. Kit Purr. Thank you. We appreciate you. Merry Christmas to you and everybody in your world, and Happy New Year. 2026 is going to be great for everybody. Okay, let's see here. Wonder Woman, Absolute Wonder Woman number 15. Some awesome covers. This has become one of my very favorite new artists. The last name is Eom. Eom. If I butchered your name, I apologize, but your art is insane. I love it. That one's good too. They're all good, but there's some that particularly stand out. And, you know, art is a subjective thing. You know, it's beauty's in the eyes of the beholder, right? Harley Quinn is part of the whole all-in new launching of DC. And this that's up all the way up to issue number 57. What a great cover that was. And look at this one. For she's a jolly good felon. I'm loving it. Okay, yeah, that was issue number 200, I guess, officially. Legacy number 200. That's why we got the birthday. It's the legacy issue. Oh, I'm not a big fan of legacy issue numbers. You know, I love Harley Quinn and I love her story, but these legacy numbers kind of, you know, I would have loved to have the original numbering just continue. That would have been great. Also, for when you're trying to file stuff, it's so frustrating. It drives you crazy. You keep changing and playing games with the numbers. This is Flash number 28. Lots of fun covers for this one. The building spells out Flash. Yeah, I think it's sketchy too there, Chuck. Yeah, I think they took liberties with our numbering. Well, I guess technically it's theirs and they can do with what they want. You know, we're playing in their sandbox, so to speak. But I still would prefer that we had kept those. I mean, some of the books just don't deserve an issue number 300. They've only, because they had 6 miniseries that came out weekly, to rush it to issue number 500 so that they could try to sell more comics with that. It'd be nice if they had, you know, a great, fantastic, amazing storyline to go with it, but that's not always the case. Green Lantern, if you're not seeing it, that's what we're looking at. And then we got Green Arrow. All the greens happening. And speaking of green, we have Poison Ivy. She's a little green, right? This is Poison Ivy number 2. This is actually, it's Poison Ivy. Is Harley and Ivy Life and Crimes, issue number 2. And this is a cool foil cover. Harley and Ivy Life and Crimes, issue number 1. There's another one for you. Yeah, she went from being a big Joker fan to being a big Poison Ivy fan. So we have Immortal Legend Batman from Elseworlds world. So somewhere out there this is happening, but it's not here. And by the way, that's issue number 5. Cool covers. Adjust my lighting. Okay, Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. And I think this is like the 3rd series of that. And this is issue number 2 of that 3rd arc. Well, Mecha Godzilla going there, eh? All right. And Red Hood versus the Joker, issue number 1. Who would win? I love that one. I'm going to save that for last. Look at that crowbar. Anybody know what the crowbar has significance in that battle? That crowbar. The crowbar. They both got crowbars now. Who will win this battle? Hard to tell. Detective Comics is up to issue 1104. Yeah, 1104. Batman. Looks all upside down there. He's diving off a building, but not backwards like Nightwing. What's this? Look at the crime scene there. Got Commissioner Gordon. How are we doing for time? Oh, I better get moving here. And another detective. Here's that cover. Batman Static Beyond. So it's Batman Beyond and Static Beyond, I guess. The future of the DC universe is here. Static and Batman Beyond jumping on together here in this Elseworlds title. Issue number 2, Trinity, daughter of Wonder Woman. Who's the dad? Issue number 6. And where is he? He never seems to be in the comic with his daughter. Maybe he shows up. Pay the child support. Justice League Red, issue number 5. And Justice League Unlimited, number 14, has got a couple different covers. See that? And then we have, what is this one? Justice League Unlimited with this awesome foil cover. Look at that. That is so cool. It's like black and white, but foil. Black and white and foil. It's awesome. And what else we got? Another Unlimited, Justice League Unlimited. These tie into the KO. It's a KO tie-in. We got some cool side battles going on. Okay, there's DC. We got Marvel left, and they don't have a big stack this week, but they got a good stack this week because it includes Amazing Spider-Man. And everybody's happy when Amazing Spider-Man comes out. They got some great covers for Amazing Spider-Man. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? I love your outfit today. You look fabulous. Merry Christmas. Okay. Merry Christmas. Want to say Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Thank you, sweetheart. Amazing Spider-Man. Look at this great Stitch cover on Amazing Spider-Man. He's got candy cane melting in his mouth. Look at that, sweetheart. That's funny. Stitch. Is that a good one? You like that?
Daddy's favorite.
Yeah, that's your daddy's favorite. That's right. Amazing Spider-Man. Great covers. Look at that. That is strange. What the heck is that? That's the nullified version. There's that. I think I met that employee. She's running the place. Actually, we're now following her lead on all things at the Comics Club. We have the Will of Doom coming at you, and just a stack of variants for this one all by itself. Look at this nullified version and the Will of Doom. This is a wraparound, so I got to stop and show you that. Big wraparound cover. That's awesome. God, what a great week for comics. We've been blessed on Christmas Eve. It's a Christmas miracle. All these wonderful. Look at Stitch again, invading that cover. And you want to see Stitch again? Here's Stitch again, sweetheart. Yeah, that's Stitch again. Okay, Stitch is showing up everywhere. Dr. Doom on the Will of Doom, number 1. More Doom. That's a wild cover there. Foily, you like yours foiled? Curses, foiled again. And Doom. I look like the Red Hulk has his mask in his hand. 1776. What if it all played out back in 1776 and all the heroes helped our founding fathers? Number 2. That's a nullified version. And there's that. Look at that. It's our favorite president. He's on the $100 bill. It's Dolly's favorite president. It's her joke. And there's that. Because he was as influential as any president ever was. She is the cutest, guys. I have the cutest granddaughter ever. She's paralyzingly beautiful. She's going to be a man killer. Star Wars, number 8. Look at that. Oh, you can reach it, Luke. Use the Force, Luke. Age of Revelation tie-in X-Vengers number 3. Oh, I got this glare going. I got to fix that. And Undead Deadpool. That's also an Age of Revelation tie-in. This is issue number 3. And Marvel Winter Break special number 1. That's a cool cover. Spider-Man 94. Were you fans? Were you fans of the Spider-Man 94? Well, you got a ton of covers to choose from here. Look at that one. The Scorpion. Nullified. Action figure. Battle scene. And lions. You know, why not? He's got lions attacking Spider-Man. Cloak or dagger, take your pick. It's issue number what? We're at issue number 3, and this is also an Age of Revelation tie-in. There it is. So we have tons of great comics this week. We have tons of great comics next week for New Year's Eve. We will be here with you on New Year's Eve. We'll celebrate together. Maybe we'll break out the champagne. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Mr. Happy would like to jump in and tell us that we are all indeed blessed, and you should remember that throughout the year, not just at Christmas time. If you're alive and breathing, if you have anybody in your life who loves you, you're blessed. And you know what? If you don't, come to Comic Skull, get some comics. You'll feel blessed. Thank you, Mr. Happy. We'll see you next week, and we'll see you all next week. And remember, read. It brings out the hero in you.